Hello. Hi, everyone. This is Jackie Bouvier, Voces Poderosas 2023. Super excited to be here. And I'm so excited to introduce to you Henry Hernandez, Director of Business Development at Melwood, the founder of Nashimba and SHMBA, and now Prospanica. But, he is just a friend, a dear person that I just admire. And I'm just doing this because I want you to meet the people that I think are just so amazing and are trailblazers and are doing so much. I'm pleased and honored to have you on Voces Poderosas series. Honestly, I can't thank you enough for saying yes. You're a powerful influencer with so much to give and so much for others to see. Latinos look up to you. I know this. And thank you for allowing me to help spread your wealth of knowledge and expertise to the world. I have your references here, Henry, but I just want you to tell me, we have two questions that I'm going to ask. And these questions are just so that everyone can get to know you. So, who are you? Henry, who are you? What is your story? What does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you? And your culture, of course, because as you know, people need to know that not all Hispanic cultures are the same, right? I'm Salvadoreña. So I have a Hispanic culture that's very pupusa oriented. Come on, Henry, this is about you. Why don't you tell us?
Well, when people meet me, sometimes I think they're quite surprised at who I am. I consider myself somewhat of a Renaissance man. Uh, First of all, I am a proud Mexicano, Chicano. My background is I have an engineering degree. I'm a Cold War warrior. I'm a musician. I'm a photographer. I'm a family man, and I'm also a business executive. I'm probably best known as being more of a visionary trailblazer by being the co-founder and first president of the National Society of Hispanic MBAs, NSHMBA, now known as Prospanica. But I think a lot of my legacy throughout my professional career has been as an advocate for advancing Hispanics in their pursuit of excellence, not only in education, but also in careers, because I feel like I've been a champion for diversity and inclusion.
That's amazing. And I believe it 100%. I've just been honored to follow you, get to know you. I think I met you in 2011. Thank you so much. And what can you share as a professional in your industry or experiences that help positively encourage, empower, and shed light on other professional Latinos? How amazing are
Uh,
we, right?
the one thing that people are always surprised about is that my career path has not been one that's linear. It's actually been very nonlinear because I have an education in engineering, but I also have an MBA. But I think the main constant has been in advocating for the representation of Hispanics, not only in higher education, but also in the corporate institutional organizations. My career paths span manufacturing, federal government, small business, corporations, and nonprofits. I have a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from Rice University. My first role was as a process and manufacturing production engineer. And then I took this journey to do something very unique that I felt would be really cool on my resume. And it led me to pursue and serve as an intelligence officer for the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency. And I was a Soviet weapons analyst. And I think it was that experience that helped hone my not only my communication skills but also my analytical skills. So I have to credit the CIA with my success in
Wow.
effective writing and presentations. When I got my MBA, when I met with the head of admissions, he said the one thing that really got our attention was we saw that you were a CIA officer, and to some degree, it's actually helped me in my career. I spent time in the aerospace industry for 12 years. I was at companies like TRW, Lockheed Martin, doing financial analysis, market analysis, and strategic planning. And that also helped contribute to my career path because subsequently, after I left Lockheed Martin, I became a management consultant for a DC based boutique consulting firm. And I think it was that experience that really helped me really understand what do I need to do to be a better advocate and to share my insight, my career path and my knowledge transfer to others, and to be able to be a mentor. And it was during that time frame when I was at Lockheed Martin, at Lockheed initially, that I was involved in the founding of the National Society of Hispanic MBAs in 1988, which is celebrating its 35th anniversary this year. And I am just so proud of the legacy that it's had, and a lot of the people that not only the organization has touched, but also myself and my interaction with them.
Last, Henry, that's amazing. I really I love the National Society of Hispanic MBAs for Hispanica. It's led me to where I am today, so thank you for that. And Les, I just want to know what do we still need to achieve from your professional perspective as Latinos, as Hispanics, and what advice do you give us?
I get asked that a lot. I guess I get asked, well, how would I move into the diversity and inclusion and now the DEI space? What is it that I would need to have? And I always come back with, if you're in business, be a business executive first. You can always be an advocate for advancing diversity and inclusion, but you have to exhibit excellence as a business executive, as a business professional, whether it's in marketing or finance, strategic planning, or even operations. Uh, those things are really going to carry the day for any individual. And I think as far as, being a champion in this area of diversity, equity, inclusion, uh, it's really important to create a network of mentors, a very broad network of professionals. One thing that I have always been an advocate of is to, within your network, have a diverse network. In other words, if you're a Hispanic professional, don't be Hispanic centric in all of the individuals that you interact with. You really need to interact with a lot of different people, because not only can you learn from them, but at the same time, you're also educating them about your culture, your background, and what you represent. And that's what I found in my career path, that it's really boded well for me to be able to do that. And as far as the mentoring again, it's important to help others in their career and their academic pursuits. And that's where that knowledge transfer is really important. And that's something that I think I've tried to be as an advocate for others. And it doesn't matter whether they're Hispanic; they could be non-Hispanic. I have been a mentor for Latinas, which I'm very proud of. The thing is that I'm a really tough mentor, and I tell them that up front. I said, this is not going to be a very sugar-coated experience, because I'm going to be really tough. I'm very demanding. And if you're willing to do that, then I'm willing to put the time to help mentor you.
Wow, Henry, I can't explain, I can't express, I can't articulate how proud I am of everything you've done and just to know you and to have you on here for these short 5 minutes. I just want everyone to follow you, to learn more, and to know that there are trailblazers like you out there, Henry. Thank you so much for sharing. And remember that what you share will tremendously inspire and help someone out there, someone who's desperately needing it, because your voice is powerful and you make a difference. Thank you so much, Henry. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. Happy
Well,
Hispanic
thanks
Heritage.
for letting me be a part of this. I really appreciate it. I'm honored.